Hi everyone, thank you for checking out the video today. My name is Garrett McLaughlin. I'm the owner of Pure Movement in Portage, Michigan. I want to walk you through one of my favorite assessments, and it's called the lateral step down. Lateral step down will look at a whole range of things from single leg balance and stabilization, mobility at the ankle, and just how well people load into a single leg. So what we have here is a simple step, adjustable step. We have a riser and the top platform. If we look at this from the side, tend to look at the ability of my body to sink into the ankle, knee, and hip. So from a mobility standpoint, how much range of motion do I have? Do I have enough to sink into this position? Are there any limitations that cause me to deviate out of position? Single leg balance, obviously, as I'm holding here in a single leg. So as I lower down, all I'm going to do, I just ask people to simply lower slowly, tap your heel to the ground, and then drive up strong. I don't want to lead and reach with this leg. I want to simply use the top leg to lower me down and just move in a nice controlled manner. You'll see a whole range of things here. Inability to balance and stabilize on the platform, difficulty to bend into the ankle, knee, and hip, maybe due to pain or past injury. I think one big thing I like to look at here from the side view is what is their strategy to get down, and then how much ankle range of motion do they have. Ankle range of motion is something, in dorsiflexion specifically, is something people lack. So as they sink down, if we don't have dorsiflexion and the ability for the knee to move forward towards the toes, it tends to make us either shift back into the hips or lose balance and stability because there's not enough range of motion to get down there. Next, we look at people from a front view. So now more so stabilization and what is their strategy to control themselves and balance on the platform. So from this position, my foot, my ankle, my knee, and my hip, pelvis as well, what does that alignment look like? Again, there's going to be some deviation in terms of stabilization. We don't need to be perfect here, but if someone's coming from a past injury, they currently have pain, or we're trying to add specific movements that add load onto the body, we probably want them to align in a certain way to be safe and effective. So from a stabilization standpoint, as I sink in, bending into the ankle, knee, and hip, just slowly tapping my heel to the ground, does my body deviate from this position? Do I start to shift and lean over my stance leg? Am I falling into overpronation or knee valgus? Or as I lower down here, pelvic drop, right? All of those things could potentially happen. So it allows me to see where the issues are. And that way, when we're creating an exercise program, a strength training program, a running plan, those things, we can approach the body more so from a function standpoint. Instead of just increasing strength, which is very easy to do with different types of resistance, can we simultaneously improve function of the body that then acts as an injury prevention program, a rehab program, and a strength training program simultaneously? If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thank you, guys.